somebody that's not really comfortable being in the limelight, like, you know, it started with Ben giving me all these accolades. I'm like, wait a minute. It's so wonderful to have been a part of such an incredible experience here at Southminster. But I did write some words down. Ben told me at noon that I'm supposed to maybe say something. But I've been reflective for quite some time. I told him the other day, when I announced to him in March, I don't know what I was thinking. I Googled retirement and it said 4 to 6 months, so I said 6 months, I don't know. I've never retired before. But I told him the other day, I said, I feel like the family member who was invited at Christmas and is still here. But anyway, I did write a few words. Forgive me if I have to read them because I'm a little emotional. Oh my goodness. So I'll start. Ironically, this wasn't staged, but I'd like to thank my family who supported me through the many roles that Ben just reminded me how many I had. I didn't know I had that many here at Southminster. But the career paths that I took during my tenure here at Southminster. You know, some of you may remember, but maybe not. Those of you who've been fairly new, but my children, 2 sons and a daughter, I have fond memories of my sons taking time out of their schedules, their school schedules, their sports schedules, to help me move furniture around healthcare. If you knew me personally, you'd know that I probably move my furniture in my house like every 6 months. So on the 3rd floor in healthcare, I would be like, that sofa just doesn't look right there. And so I would ask my sons, and they would proverbially say, where do you want this, Mom? So they were in healthcare. My daughter, she ran up and down healthcare hallways back in the day with our dog Spot in tow, visiting residents, filling nice pictures up, making sure the nurses keep in check at the nurses station. And we even had a few Thanksgivings where a resident whose family just couldn't make it in town, I decided, well, we have an extra place at the table, right guys? So we bring the resident to our house for Thanksgiving, and they would look at this fancy table that I spent a lot of time on decorating, and they'd go, I don't care about that. Just place me between those 2 handsome boys. Oh my goodness, there's so many wonderful memories. And to the board, I'm so grateful for the confidence that you placed in me to carry out the many initiatives of the various roles that I did serve in Southminster. Thank you to the memory of David Lacey, who taught me the meaning of leadership. Thank you to Ben for giving me the opportunity to serve as the first COO at Southminster. To all the leadership team that I have worked with and the staff that I have worked alongside all these many years, it was such a privilege, and I'm so proud to have been a part of your team. To the many support and contract providers that we partnered with through the years, thank you for the collaboration that we created and will continue to create. To say I have left the best, saving the best for last would be an understatement. Because it is with a tremendous amount of bittersweet memory that I thank you, the residents. You have been such my life for so long. I was told that today was an effort to say thank you and celebrate my retirement. Truth be told, I must thank you. Thank you for making the past more than 2 decades more meaningful than you will ever know. I have laughed, cried, reminisced, said goodbyes with you, learned wisdom from you, and a few lessons along the way. But there is a coined phrase that over the last several years I've heard some residents say, and that's that Southminster residents live a life with purpose. And I've been thinking about that over the last couple months, and it is true. It's an awesome statement, but you must know that for me, you have truly given purpose to my life. And I will miss you terribly, but you won't have a stranger because I will come back and bug everyone